Talk to us a little bit about your first event last year and where it's come in a year. Skip over the two in the middle. We want to kind of just progress it from year to year.
Sure.
Just to simplify for the audience. Talk about, well, let's start with this, the idea, the genesis of this. Where did that come from?
They do a big punk rock flea market in Philadelphia. They've been doing it for many, many years. It's incredibly successful. And, I kind of discovered one day that they did not draw a crowd from New York City and they did not draw a crowd from the Jersey Shore. And I thought that Trenton being centrally located between Philadelphia and New York City, it might actually work here. And I put it out to a couple of friends and they all thought that it was a good idea. And that weekend I designed the logo, I designed the website, and I launched the Trenton Punk Rock Flea Market, and it's been a wild ride ever since.
Talk to us about the first event and how long it's grown, how much it's grown in the past year.
Absolutely. We had our first event in January of 2013, and we had 54 vendors, and when we were anticipating 400 or 500 people to come through, when all was said and done at the end of the day, we had over 2,000 people come through at that first event.
And today?
Today we have 225 vendors here, and we're anticipating anywhere from 5,000 to 10,000 people to come through today.
Remarkable space. Talk to us a little about this one-time manufacturing space.
Yeah, this building was actually part of the Roebling and Sons manufacturing company, and this building was actually used to construct the original wire rope that was used for the Brooklyn Bridge, the Golden Gate Bridge. They essentially designed the idea behind the suspension bridges in this building.
Talk to us a little bit about the punk rock ethic or the punk rock spirit. It was real big back in the '80s, and then I don't know, maybe it was underground and then went back underground. I just talk a little bit about how it's kind of endured over the years.
Yeah, I mean, the punk rock ethic is to endure. I mean, we don't go away. It's always been underground. And we kind of like it that way. We don't always like everyone to know about it because we kind of feel as if it's our own little thing. This event is kind of a celebration of not only punk rock music and hardcore music, but the DIY ethic as well. Do-it-yourself ethic. Yeah. And many of our vendors hand make their material, hand make their items. They use scraps of material to make these beautiful, amazing items. They repurpose materials for new items. Vinyl sales, vintage clothing, you name it. I mean, that's kind of what it's all about. Is again, the DIY ethic.
What are you doing? You're not doing this.
I work full-time as an art director, and then I also run several other events in the city.
Final question. The city of Trenton these days is not known for, there's not a lot of good stuff coming out of here. Between the political corruption and the gang violence, this is really something a little more positive than what we're used to.
Yeah, and that's what this is all about. I mean, one of the things that I like to do with the events that I run is to make people understand that Trenton is really no different than many other urban areas and many other inner cities. There are a lot of very good things happening here, and through these events, I like to show people that they can come here, they can have a great time, and hopefully they'll continue to come back and kind of help us rebuild this city a little bit.